All right, so Justin Gaethje, he's back in the news cycle once again, talking about the longevity and what ultimately will happen throughout the rest of his career in fighting. He's one of the most exciting fighters to ever grace the UFC octagon, the human highlight reel, Justin Gaethje. He spoke again about the longevity of his career. In the past, he spoke about how he's only got 4 or 5 wars left in him, and that Max Holloway fight was certainly a war. The Fiziev fight was quite a war. The Tony Ferguson fight was quite a war. The Dustin Poirier fights back in the day, quite a war. The Eddie Alvarez fight, quite a war. The Michael Johnson fight, quite a war back in the day. He said following the Tony Ferguson fight back in 2020 that he's only got 4 or 5 wars left in him, and he's had quite a few wars since then. Many are speculating that he might be taking on Dan Hooker next. He could be an option for Conor McGregor now that Michael Chandler is tied up with Charles Oliveira. Let's take a look at what he said in an interview with MMA Fighting. Justin Gaethje, shout out to Sportskeeda for this post. Justin Gaethje admits that if he is ever knocked out again like he did against Max Holloway, that he will call it an end to his career. Justin Gaethje is a born and bred fighter. Deep down in his heart of hearts, is a born fighter. Max Holloway put him face down, ass up, and it was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best knockouts of all time, one of the biggest knockouts of all time, one of the most meaningful knockouts of all time. I could watch that highlight, that knockout all day long, and I'm a big Justin Gaethje fan. Justin Gaethje says this: if I go to sleep like I just went to sleep, I'm done. I'm calling it quits. That's the end of my career. That's what Justin Gaethje had to say. I think Justin Gaethje's always been a fairly, I hate to say smart fighter, because the guy's not the brightest of the bunch, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's always had a great introspection, always a great introspective look on his career. And I think this is good and smart from Justin Gaethje, I will admit that. Some of these guys go through many, many fights. They go through all these fights, have all these wars to take, all this extensive damage that they don't necessarily need to be taking at the end of their careers. And it's ultimately not the best look for them at the end of the day. They suffer in terms of legacy. They suffer in terms of health. They suffer in terms of just overall mentality going into retirement. What are they going to do following their retirement from fighting? What does this affect them? They feel like they go out on a losing note, and Justin Gaethje may go out on a loss, but he'll ultimately feel like, yes, I still can compete with the best guys in the world. I'm just don't quite have it anymore. And that's better than taking 8-9 losses in a row and going out on your shield, going out and being forced to retire. Justin Gaethje taking a good look at things and going, yep, I've been knocked out. I don't have it. My chin's gone, this or that. I've gone through too many wars. I just don't have it. I don't want to put my brain through that anymore. That's a good look. I love to see guys through blood and guts wars, no doubt, but Justin Gaethje, respect to him for putting this out there. Respect to him for having the self-awareness to say things like this and not be too put down, not be too disparaged by the media overall. Good for Justin Gaethje. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you think about Justin Gaethje. Let me know what you think he will do next in his career. What's his next fight? What's coming up for Justin Gaethje in likely what will be 2025 for the end of Justin Gaethje's career. He's kind of at the tail end. He's obviously going down, riding the wave, getting ready to retire. What's going to be next? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.